if you're getting tired of using the same exercises, like scales or chromatic exercises to warm up, well, you're not alone. This morning I woke up very early. I decided to play the guitar rather, okay, instead of watching TikTok, and which I don't, but anyway. And I decided to come and practice, and I started with some scales, all fine, I warmed up nicely, but then I got a bit sick and tired, really, of playing the same exercises, and I thought, okay, let me take some songs from the repertoire that I like and use those to warm up, okay? And obviously it's something that I do quite often, and I obviously choose specific pieces that I know I've got a specific lesson behind it and use that to warm up. So I just want to show you that today. You know, I thought it's a fun impromptu video, a little video. So without further ado, let's go and check it out. The first piece is Eugene's Trick Bag from the movie Crossroad with Stevie Vai and Ralph Macchio. Now, you know, I'm warming up. Actually, I lost some of my warmed up ends because I was setting up cameras and lights and all that kind of stuff. So bear with me, okay? I'm not pretending to play it perfectly. Just want to show you why I'm actually practicing this today. And it goes like this. The reason why I'm choosing this piece is because of the arpeggios. It's a nice way to just practice your arpeggios, and we got these arpeggios of A minor, in this case, just a triad. I'm playing in two different ways. It's just my own little arrangements. I can't remember how the original really goes, but this is the way I play the arpeggios. Then it goes to a E7 arpeggio. A7, D minus 7, and then a B diminished, and then skipping strings on this A minor arpeggio, which is not really skipping strings, it's more like skipping notes. Okay, and this is my way of, you know, the best way I could come up with that could kind of make sense for my own technique. So this is very challenging, you know, and you know, to play right and all that. So it's something that I thought, you know what, let me put it into my routine so that I get used to it. And sometimes you can even use it to impress your friends, okay? The second section of the exercise moves quite up high on the fretboard of the guitar. And it's also a very nice exercise. It's not the right exercise for this guitar because some notes, I can't play them here. It's a just guitar, but this morning I was using this guitar and that's what I use in the video. So it's arpeggios, small, very melodically and with scales up high. As you can see, it's quite challenging here, especially, you know, I can't really reach far, but it's a good exercise. Also to get used to the guitar on this high notes. And it's basically these scales based on arpeggios. Those are the main notes, the arpeggios, but then the scale is obviously adding more melody to it, and it goes through the harmonic passages, you know, the A minor, then goes to F, A7, so now I can't remember everything exactly. While the first section of the song was focusing more on sweep picking, so it was a good exercise for that and the arpeggios and all that. This one is a good exercise for alternated picking because now, you know, we're using a lot of scales and the arpeggios are the main notes, but the scale is king here. And alternated picking is great, especially when it goes that section where we're using the open strings as well. You know, it's quite tricky, and this is a very good exercise for that. Before we go any further, I don't have the tab for the stuff, but I've got a free masterclass. You can go and subscribe if you want to carry on learning the guitar. So just follow the link in the video or the description. And I also got some music on Spotify. You can search for Antonio Rico, and there's a lot of blues jazz tracks waiting for you there. If you love guitar music, go and have a listen. This is Thunderstruck, AC/DC. It's a great exercise, for alternative picking. It's just fantastic. And the fact that you're using also open strings together with the notes pressed, it just adds another level of difficulty in a way. I mean, you can play more notes with very little left hand movement, but the right hand has to be a machine. I mean, you can't use legatos or anything. I don't know if he uses legato. It doesn't sound to me like he uses legato, although on the video, it seems like it is. I don't know. For me, it sounds like all picked. And that's what I'm doing, okay? At least because I feel it's a good exercise for alternate picking. So this could be also another little exercise that you can do every day. The third thing that I was practicing was an intro from a Chuck Loeb song. I can't remember now the title. I just remembered because I've been playing it for such a long time. But I'll play it to you very quickly. In effect, this section here, it's more legato. And then. So I just love Chuck Loeb playing, and there are lots of little things that help me get my technique better with studying his stuff, and that's why I'm doing it. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean, and I'll show you now what I mean, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to do these exercises. That's not the point of what I'm trying to say, is try and find things that are challenging for you, that are going to teach you a lesson today. They're not necessarily exercises, because it can just be boring. That's the bottom line of what I'm trying to say. And the reason why I chose this particular piece is because there is a bit of sweep picking as well as legato and alternative picking. So and it's extremely melodic. So I'm catching like 5 birds with one stone kind of vibe. Especially this section here, there's these arpeggios. You see, I mean, it's quite challenging on the upstroke, because I'm using that sweep. And same here, those arpeggios that I'm playing, and I need to use the upstroke, and it's not easy, I mean, you have to kind of play it nice and clean. So the idea of choosing every so often some pieces that will help you improve on your techniques, that's basically the message that I would like to share with you. Don't forget to go and check my music. Antonio Rico is the name, and go on Spotify or YouTube or wherever it is that you listen to music. And don't forget to check the suggested videos. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.